Yeah.
So, in case you don't know, I'm Ryan, and this is Rory. We are the oldest brothers.
Oh.
Well, he's the oldest.
Yeah.
I'm not as old as him.
Take your time, Rory.
Can you reach it?
On my tiptoes.
Lilia, you look amazing tonight. You're an incredible person and can't be happier that you're with Derek.
Gorgeous. You look amazing. Are you wearing a garbage bag or something? Come on, dude. Can you look a little bit better for your wedding?
He needs to be talking in the microphone.
Yeah.
So,
The
way
microphone.
back in 1985, we adopted a puppy dog named Derek. We instantly loved our new puppy dog. He had cute blue eyes and nice soft fur. Not kidding, he was a hairy puppy dog. When he came home, we would stare at him in adoration and just pet him on the head. Did I mention he was very furry? I'm not kidding, he was very furry. He won a contest against a 40-year-old man for the hairiest back and won.
He was 11.
True story.
He was always smart. And he learned tricks really quick. We taught him our favorite swear words, how to say library and blimp correctly.
Don't know how to say
Library and blimp.
No.
We debated telling him the real way of saying fire truck because he confused the F and the T. But with all the good, we also had the typical puppy problems. Chewing was one of them, but instead of chewing on old shoes, he would chew on ice cubes for hours on end. And for some odd reason, he found this enjoyable. He even would dream about it, or at least it sounded like it from the bottom bunk.
Because they're louder than you two.
And as expected, house training was also an issue. On numerous occasions, we woke up in the morning only to find pee in random places around the house. Most often, it was the kitchen garbage can. It seemed our puppy dog had a sleeping and peeing problem. Lilia, this is your warning. No matter how much you train, accidents happen. But from the beginning, though, he was always mom's lap dog. And to be truthful, it took 68 dog years for him to grow out of that phase. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's 13. Yes, 13 human years for him to grow out of that.
The teenage years came later for Derek than it does for most puppy dogs. But like most dogs, he found he liked playing with balls.
Volleyballs.
He was rather good at it, enjoyed it most of his high school years.
And during this time, he also found that he was also good at blowing.
Trumpets, in particular.
He was in marching band and even played a little jazz. And then he hit puberty.
Whoa, let's skip that one. I tried to block that too, so.
Okay. So sometime in 2003, our puppy dog grew up a little bit, and he strayed to a place named San Diego. Which of course in German means Wales.
Hold on. So yeah, who knows what happened in San Diego? Or what was in the water. But our puppy dog changed. In that time, as a stray, we are pretty sure Derek got mixed up with some weird alley cats. Well, he learned how to play upright bass and moved to a bad part of town, a few miles away from Compton, and then over to Echo Park.
And at times, he lived with some strange people in worn-down houses, and when he did visit, he smelled kind of funny. He found a groomer that he liked and started greasing up his fur. Our mom and grandma, they didn't recognize their old puppy dog anymore. Grandma in particular did not know how Derek had learned so many swear words.
Strangely, we miss finding his pee in the kitchen garbage and having to replenish the ice cube trays.
Anytime, guys.
I'm sure our mom's lap was a lot colder without her lap dog. And although we missed Derek, we knew he needed truly to be an indoor and outdoor pet. So we had to let him roam free. He called occasionally and invited us to watch his bands. But we all knew he was trying to find a special someone for belly rubs, if you know what I mean.
Then along, one day, came a sweet and beautiful and kind soul. She browsed and browsed on adoptapet.com and kept swiping left until she found a sweet puppy.
And that's when the Lady and the Tramp story truly unfolded.
Now, keep in mind, Derek was very much a stray at that time, so she had to warm him up a little bit.
First, she had shoes delivered to his apartment. No joke. Then she bathed him until that weird tobacco smell went away. About time. Around that time, the use of pomade somehow faded too. Finally, I must say she domesticated him quite nicely.
Now, Lilia's goal was noble. Derek needed freedom and to get out of the big city. So after he was all cleaned up, she moved him out to the country. Off they moved to a magical land of butter and egg festivals, rolling hills, and open fields where he could chase cows. Derek was hella happy.
You might even say that he got a bit hyphy.
How do you know that? I don't know.
We don't think it's a coincidence that he now lives in Petaluma. It is the home of the world's ugliest dog contest. Lilia, you should enter him next year.
But in all seriousness, we can tell Derek is very happy with Lilia here in Petaluma. Lilia is great for Derek, and we're so glad that someone finally adopted him. She's kind and caring and makes him laugh.
She even lets him get his head out the window urges on his scooter every weekend. And most importantly, our stray puppy dog is now very happy.
I gotta pull up my notes. Now the rest of the part, this is a Seminole piece, so I had to write out my phone. Derek, I love you, man. Can't say congratulations enough. I would have never thought you would have been the first one out of all three of us. I'm still hearing Mom say, no kids until I'm 40, Derek, 45. So, like, I keep trying to say more than just congratulations, but, like, the only thing that's coming out is, like, I'm so happy for you and congratulations. So, like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling. Lilia, welcome to the family. We're more than happy to add you to the bunch. You're incredible, and anyone can see that the two of you are made for each other. I can see that you make him the happiest man in the world, and otherwise, he makes you the happiest woman in the world. And before I get any more rambling, I'll just say this. I wish you many more years of joy and happiness.
And in all seriousness, I grew up trying to be the brother that is looked up to. Truth is, I've looked up to Derek. He's always been the cool one, the smart one, the successful one, and arguably the best looking one. I think that's for sure. But Lilia, we know he could get a little full of himself at times. So remind him every day that he's lucky to have you. And we're lucky to have you as part of our family. You keep him grounded, and for better or worse, you're a perfect fit for Derek and our family. So, here's to even more wine clubs.
And Guy Fieri restaurants.
But most importantly, to Derek, our brother, and Lilia, our sister. Cheers.
Cheers.
Just for you. Oh God, I'm scared.
Or actually, Lilia, you can give it to me. I would assume.
You can open that, Rory. Give me that.
For when he deserves a treat.